You're listening to Big Blend Radio's Cooking with Ruth show, featuring Ruth Milstein, author of the Gourmand award-winning recipe book, Cooking with Love, Ventures into the New Israeli Cuisine. It is time to cook and get healthy with Ruth, but actually we're not going to be doing too much cooking today. Ruth Milstein is back. You know, she's the author of the Gourmand award-winning recipe book, Cooking with Love, Ventures into the New Israeli Cuisine. And since it is warm, we are in the throes of the dog days of summer, and it feels like it's never going to end, the heat, and it depends on where you are in the country, but it is pretty warm out there. And so Ruth is going to, and it is ice cream month. So Ruth today is going to talk about making sherbet. Sherbet. I always say sherbet, and that's wrong. It's sherbet, especially her strawberry sherbet. And she's got a great recipe for it. It is linked in the episode notes, or you can just go on blendradioandtv.com and type in sherbet and you'll find it there. But welcome back, Ruth. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So we're not really cooking anything. We don't have to make the kitchen hot to do this.
No, it's summer. And it's the right things to do. It's the right things to do. We don't have to use the stove. We don't have to use this. Just ice cream is the time. Ice cream or around the ice cream, everything cold. And this is what we need in the summer. And this is what the children want. This is what the guests want. It's easier and it's tastier. And it's summer. Let's celebrate the summer.
Yeah. No, that's
and
cool.
Everybody likes it. Everybody likes it. All the ages, all the friends, all the neighbors. I mean, and keep in the fridge a lot of ice cream, a lot of sherbet, everything. Keep it in the fridge.
This seems like really easy to make. Though easy to make.
It's easy to make, yeah.
Okay.
And less calorie also.
Oh, we like that. But you said in your recipe, you were talking about the history of it. That's a Persian word, Shabbat. And so it's really like an icy drink flavored with orange and rose petals, but now it's kind of gone into a dessert that's easy to make. And you say you could use any fruit. So it doesn't have to be strawberry. And if you don't have fresh fruit, the fresh fruit in summer is easy to get. I mean, you could probably make watermelon. Watermelon
is good. Watermelon is very good, and it's very low in calories
and healthy for you. And it's watermelon month right now, so this is perfect time.
Watermelon is more watery.
Mm-hmm. So it's good. Watery. Yeah, we like that.
Yes.
And then so let me go through this because you're using milk. But you said you like doing this as milk tea. So you said there's a root beer way to do it. It's really about, I'm going to do the recipe, just tell the recipe for everyone without the strawberries. Okay. Because then it seems like this is the basis. So tell me if I'm right. You've got, half a cup of granulated sugar, 1.5 cups of reduced fat milk, because it's not supposed to be ice cream. You got half a cup of half and half cream, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice, mint or basil leaves for garnish. But you use like a pound of fresh strawberries, or an 18-ounce bag of frozen strawberries, unsweetened, that you thaw out and you wash them and everything. But, you could do like the watermelon instead of the strawberries, right? You could do a little, and you keep the same thing.
You keep the same thing, and you can use it also in the winter because you don't use the strawberry. You can do it in the winter because in the winter the house is very hot.
Yeah,
you want something cold.
Okay, and so
it's good for all year round.
So you mix everything together, the fruit and everything, and then you just freeze it. Right, in a cake pan.
Yes.
Wow, and you say to use a metal pan is better.
Yes. Yeah.
And it only takes 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, so it's cold.
Yeah.
It keeps it cold, and that's it. So it's like ice cream and sorbet, but it's in between. So if people are coming over for dinner, this is easy to make as like a nice, refreshing dessert.
Easy to make, yes. And the calorie, it's not high. It's not like ice
Mm.
cream.
When you take it out, do you stir? When it's freezing, do you stir it? Because
I will
things,
stir it another one. Yes, I will stir it again. It's better. It's better. Because the first
okay,
stirring, you didn't see everything. You don't do everything. I stir it the second time.
okay. And then when you serve it, do you stir it up for that too?
No, no.
Okay. Do you just put it into the bowl like you would ice cream?
Yeah, yeah.
But
And
yeah, the
you can
picture.
put in the top. You can put whatever you want in the top, nuts
I
or
mean,
something. Yeah,
I
you can
was
put
looking
whatever. Mm.
um at your
Yes.
recipe photo. That is like you got the strawberry pink, man. That really came through with the colors, you know. I want to do this with mango. I know that would be messy because it's hard to cut up the mango, but I think a
Yes.
mango sherbet would be really good. Like really, really good.
Ma- I
Mm,
love mango, but not everybody like mango.
I do.
I love mango. I
It's
love
my
mango. I love
it's my
mango.
favorite.
And mango, yeah, but mango is supposed to be really ripe,
Mm-hmm.
completely ripe. And sometimes people eat it not completely ripe,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Yeah,
don't know.
that would
And they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do in the end. They don't know.
well,
Mangoes, you have to eat completely ripe.
I like it when it's really, really ripe, but I tend to like a little bit of unripened mango in South Africa. We used to eat green
Yeah.
mangoes like that, but it's bitter,
Uh-huh.
but there's something different about it's not for everyone. And I don't know if it's even good
Uh-huh.
for you, but as kids, it would be like, eating a sour candy with a little,
Uh-huh.
uh,
So
yeah,
you
I don't,
used to. You used to. You know what you're doing, and you used to. It's two different
yeah,
things. Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like it. But because you can actually even taste the mango itself better. But the mangoes, I mean, when it's juicy and it goes down your cheeks, could you do this with peaches? This
Yes.
recipe?
Yeah, but really peaches, but it must be firm.
Oh,
Firm.
okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And you say raspberries are good too. But then what about the
Yes.
seeds?
You have
If
to take the
things that,
seed off.
oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you were talking
We
about
have
that
to
in the art.
work. We have to work about. We
You
have to
have to do a
work.
little,
For good things, we
you
have to
said
work.
that the
There's nothing.
raspberries, you get them out by putting them through a strainer. The raspberries, pushing them through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
how do you make the tea? You don't put fruit in, you just add all tea that you've already made and then you pour it in? Like, is it
Important. Yes. Yeah.
like a juice? Okay. Like you could probably
And
do green tea.
you can make a big bunch and keep it for the summer.
Oh, okay.
My mom used to make big bunch. I remember I was kids. She used to make big bunch, and she used to put some white powder there, and she
Mm,
put it in some place very very cold,
mm.
not cold like
Huh.
fridge, and dark,
Yeah.
till
Oh, wow.
yeah during the summer, yeah, and
Ooh.
yeah
I'm
for the
one,
summer, not during summer, for the summer, and we had it.
I was
We
thinking
had
you
it.
could probably put, because you're saying using metal pans. What if you got like a muffin tin and so when you scoop it out, it's like a little form, and then you could put a berry on top. It would be kind of a nice presentation, wouldn't it? Or is it too soft
Yes.
to do that?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think
And
doing a
it's
little
great to
muffin
use
tin.
it. Yes. Yes. And it's great to use it instead of tea or coffee.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. This is cool.
Especially in the summer. Especially in the summer. Who wants tea or coffee in the summer?
You want it cold.
You want something
Yeah.
cold. And
Hmm.
this is really good. This is good. Once you start, you're going to see it's not so hard.
Hmm. And then
Not
you
so
change it
hard.
up.
Not so hard.
Just
Oh yeah.
change it up.
And it's a healthy. It's a good one. It's food. Food.
I like the
And
idea of doing
even the
watermelon.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I'm thinking watermelon would
Wa-
be.
Water, watermelon is watermelon or melon.
Hmm. Yeah,
Well,
because
yeah.
people get those big ones and then it's like, oh, it gets ripe too quick and then you haven't eaten it all. This is a good way to have the watermelon, you know,
Hmm.
to get it,
You
it's a good
tried
way
it?
to. No, no, I haven't tried it,
No.
but I want to. I want to try watermelon like this. Would you change the vanilla and the lemon juice and the mint or basil according to what you've used? Like, I think basil or mint will go well um, with the watermelon, but the vanilla, I'm not so sure. Would
Vanilla
you
goes
still,
with everything.
okay.
Vanilla is vanilla comfortable. Vanilla make everything comfortable. Vanilla, like you can use it in everything. Vanilla.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you say so, I'll eat it.
Yeah, vanilla, yeah.
Um,
Vanilla, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
now,
Mingle. Vanilla mingle. Mingle. To make our
would
life
you
much
would
easier.
you serve this with cookies or cake or anything like that?
I will serve it instead of cookie and cake
Okay,
in the
because it's
summer.
healthier.
When I say
Yeah.
summer, I'm talking about July, August.
Okay.
People don't want cake. They don't want cake and cookies in July, August.
Ruth, I want cake and
Yes.
cookies all the time. I'm just
So special for you, I will bake a cake.
saying. Yeah, it's too hot to bake, you know.
Additional.
Yeah, I want to try and make an ice cream cake, but I feel like I want to have like some kind of maybe like a a hard cookie, like a wafer or something to go with this. I want
Mm-hmm.
cookie crumbles or something. I don't know, just feels like it. But, I like the idea of coffee or tea being made into a sherbet. That would be really good. You could maybe even take hot chocolate and turn it into this, right? Ooh. And then
Yes, hot chocolate, yes. Hot chocolate,
with,
yes.
with,
Everything that you like, it's good. It's good, and we learn. We learn from each other. And if it's not good, let it go. There is
yeah,
something else.
try again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that. But I think you could probably mix coffee and chocolate together and it will go well with the vanilla. It will go well with the mint, even the basil,
Mm-hmm.
right? Ooh, you could probably put a little.
Basil is good. Basil adds so much.
Hmm.
Basil adds so much, so much.
And you could probably put, if you did like a hot chocolate one, and it's now cold, right? You could probably put a little
Yes,
bit of Bailey's on it or something, a little Kahlua with a coffee one. Just a little cocktaily kind of thing with it. And you could probably, if you're going to do like a chocolate or a coffee, you could probably put a little bit of chili in there. Just a little
you
bit
can
of
do
like,
that. It's going to add. If it's really little, it's going to add.
hmm.
Going to add a lot.
Yeah. Too much is too much. Don't want to do too much.
Yeah, too much the children won't touch it, but if very little, children will eat it.
Yep. I like it. I like the idea of this. And
I like
I'm,
I like hot. I like hot. Hot
I,
food.
I, I think, yeah, me too. A little spice with sweet, like dark chocolate with cayenne pepper. Ooh, yes,
Oh,
please.
it's good. Oh, this is
Oh,
good.
you know what? This would be really, 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 really good at passion fruit. My favorite passion fruit. But then the
Yeah.
seeds, you'd have to basically strain it to use just the juice, right? You'd have to
Yes.
get the seeds out or mush it up or something. Would the
Yeah.
seeds be too much of a
Yeah.
problem to do
Seeds,
that?
you have just to be careful with children and all this stuff. But you know, we already trained, and we have to take it in. We have to do what we have to do with the seeds.
Could you do a pomegranate with all this? I mean, making pomegranate juice is not easy. I
It's
mean,
not easy, but you can do it. You can do it if you have time. You want to train yourself. Do it, and see how it works.
mhm.
And let me know. I will learn from
Now,
you. I will learn from you.
Ruth, what about making the sherbet savory? Like, could you do this with tomato and carrots all
No.
mushed up or something?
Tomato,
Okay.
no. Tomato won't survive.
Okay. Well, because the milk
won't
thing would
survive.
be weird, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
won't survive.
You could have a gazpacho though. That's okay. Because it's
Yes,
still
yeah.
soupy and stuff. But yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
I see. I got it. I got it. Well, I like this, Ruth. I think this sounds good. It even sounds good for breakfast. You know what I think we
Oh,
can
this
do? I
for
know.
breakfast? It's great. It's good. You know how much vitamin there? A lot of
Yeah,
vitamin. And
because of
children
the
will eat
fruit.
it. Yeah, and
Hmm.
children will eat it.
Well, now, couldn't you take, instead of doing the milk and the cream, the half and half cream,
Yes,
couldn't you use yogurt, like a Greek yogurt or something?
absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yogurt is great. Yogurt is
Huh.
very healthy to all of us.
It's a
To
probiotic.
adults, to children. Well, yes.
So what I was thinking in the Christmas holidays, Ruth, that people could use this with eggnog.
Absolutely.
That would be a cool little
Absolutely. And going to
dessert.
be new for them, new for their guests. Why
Hmm.
not? Why
Yeah.
not?
I like the idea of eggnog being like,
Especially in hot summer. It,
hmm
who
but
needs
yeah.
coffee and tea? Who needs coffee and tea now?
Well, listen, if I don't have my coffee in the morning, nobody wants to know me.
These two different things. These two different
Yeah.
things. I'm talking
No,
about guests. If
yeah,
you have
end of
guests in
day.
the house.
After when you finish, dinner, you don't want hot coffee now. No, we don't want hot coffee.
No, no.
We want the cold coffee, you know. I want that. The cold, but I
Mm.
like this idea a lot because you can play around. You could do so many different things with this. And it's not over creamy either. So
No,
that's good too.
no.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer, you don't want to eat sweet
Mm.
and heavy. You don't want it.
Ooh,
You
ooh,
don't want it.
plums, Ruth, plums, plums. Ooh, really good sweet plums. Oh, I love plums. I really love plums.
Plum,
Mm-hmm.
plum is great. It's sweet, but it's not high
Mm-hmm.
in calorie. Not so high in calorie.
Oh, I'm just thinking of all the and
Use it as
grapes.
much
What
as you
about
can.
grapes? If you use seedless grapes, could you do it? I think you could.
I will do it. I will do it. I will
Yeah,
do it.
me too.
I will do
Why
it.
not?
We have great food. We have great food.
Mm-hmm.
We have great food. Use it. Eat it.
Yeah. But I
Buy
like
it
this
fresh.
because
Keep it fresh.
I like
Buy
this
it
because
fresh
this
and
is
keep it fresh.
this is such a simple, easy recipe. Kids could make it, and once they get to know it, they can get creative and start adding things and changing things according to what they bought. And it's quick to make, and for everybody having barbecues at their house or a pool party, you could do this, and it's just a really nice, easy, lightweight, kind of, it's light, to do.
It's very
You have
light.
the barbecue. Last time you were on the show, we were talking about grilling fruit. And, I feel like you could take this with your grilled fruit too. It would be a nice pairing, depending on what,
Mix it, yeah.
you did, you know? Ooh, this is very good. Well, everyone, the recipe again is in the episode notes, but as we heard us talk about this, the sky's the limit on creativity. Have fun with it. Try the coffee, try the tea, try different. Ooh, I was thinking like chamomile would be kind of nice and calm. That's a calm.
Yes,
Ooh, nice
yes.
chamomile or even,
People scare from all this. And
hmm
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But when I mentioned that, they try it. And after they called me, they said, oh, thank you. Thank you. But you mentioned that. We didn't know even it exists. When I look at
oh,
it, I
see,
don't even try it.
yeah, see,
People have to try things.
they do, which is cool and
Now they
fun.
try much more than before. Now they try
Hmm.
much more than before. Yes.
I like that. But again, and kids
Yeah.
can be involved because if kids are helping to cook it, they're going to eat it.
Mm.
They're going to try it. And
Yeah.
I think this would be fun for them to use,
Mm.
and Yeah, I like this a lot. So
Yeah,
everyone try it. Get your cake pans out. Get your muffin tins. I think the muffin tins would be fun to do with it.
absolutely.
Have a little shape, and then you can top it with a berry, the mint leaf, like you're saying. You can try that and
Yes,
make it extra pretty. I'm thinking peaches and cream, Ruth. That would be perfect.
yes, yes.
Peaches.
And the, yeah,
Mm,
and
mm.
be sure that the fruit is really, really fresh.
Okay.
This is the key. The fruit fresh.
Yeah. Or,
I
I
didn't
mean, you
have the
can use
problem.
frozen.
I didn't have the problem when I go up because I went to the backyard. I picked whatever I want.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
here I see the fruit. They look great, and they're not.
Mm.
They're not. They're frozen. They're frozen. All of them. Most of them are frozen. It is what it is.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
just
what you
do what
can
you
do.
can. Do what you can.
Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah.
Do the
They
best you
look
can.
nice.
Hmm.
It look
I
nice, but it's no taste, nothing.
No,
No taste,
there's nothing like
nothing.
picking something fresh off a tree, or the berries right there and then because they're perfect at that point when they're perfectly ripe.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
time, if you can do it. Whatever you've got it
My,
going in your
yeah,
yard.
yeah.
Mm.
The end of the summer, I remember I was kid. My mom used to make end of the summer. She used to make a bunch of them. What we're talking about it now, and she used to put some powder, white powder. And she used to put it in the top of something. Put
Mm.
it for the winter.
Mm.
Yes, there,
That's
she put it in some, she locked it, yes?
hmm
And in the winter, she opened it, it's like it just made,
Oh, that's cool.
just made, yeah. And jam, she used to make jam from summer fruit.
Mm.
Also, she has some powder. She used to buy some powder, white powder. I will ask my sister. My sister, I think she know which powder I'm talking about, yes? She used to put some powder, but she has to lock it. Really lock the jar, yes?
Mm-hmm.
In the winter, she open it. It's like just made.
Wow.
Just make it a jam or something else. Yeah, but
Oh, we'll have
you
to
have to
ask.
keep it not in the fridge, in very it's very I think cold
Dry.
place,
Yeah,
dry and
cool.
cold. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, a
cool place.
pantry.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
pantry or
Not
a
pantry.
cellar.
No, no pantry. No, because pantry you open it all the time. This
Yeah,
was
so like a cellar.
something in the kitchen. Cellar, yeah. In the kitchen, it was a cellar above,
That's
high.
that's that's the same thing as people put their wine racks above their stove. Don't do
Yes,
that.
yes.
Take your wine racks
No,
out of
it
the
wasn't
kitchen.
wine. It was. We didn't put wine that time. I'm talking about when I was kids. Yeah,
No, no, I'm
my
saying
mom
that,
used
it's
to
the
put.
same thing as, putting things in a pantry to keep them cool because you go in and out, you're ruining the temperature. But people have these wine racks and they'll put wine on top of their fridge, like in a wine rack or in by their stove. That is not good for wine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
was,
I know what you're talking about. But at the
yeah,
time, who drank wine? Who drank
I don't
wine?
know, man.
At the time,
I'm,
who
don't
drank
ever,
wine?
I don't stop, Ruth. I love my wine. We all want our wine.
Drink
No, but
wine.
as kids,
Who
no,
drank wine?
no, not as,
Drink
not as kid.
wine.
Well, now when I was
Yeah.
a teenager, I'd see if my mom, if I said, Nancy, you want some wine? I didn't call her Nancy then, and I said, here, I'll be a good kid and top your wine off. Well, you know what I was doing, right?
Yeah.
As a, you know, Nancy has a party, there's people there, and suddenly the kids are bringing the adults wine. You know what the kids are doing. You know what we're all like, taste test, and then the kids get silly and everybody wonders why. And the adults are like, oh, the kids are behaving. No, they're not. No, they're not. You know what we were doing? We were drinking your wine. Or then, then we get really naughty and then you think you can dilute the wine with water. Then you get in big trouble. You do not do that. If you're going to
Mm.
steal your
Like you
parents'
did that.
wine, you
Or like you
do
didn't
not
touch
do that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
just rather get in trouble but don't ruin the wine, you know? So,
mm,
yeah, just saying. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
so yeah, anyway. Yeah, Ruth,
A kid is
that,
kid. You have to be
hey,
kid when you're a kid.
yeah, don't you miss being a kid? It was fun, you know?
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
it was
Yeah.
fun being a kid, but, really, we got away with stuff, kind of.
The
I
world
always
was
got
nice.
caught.
The world was nice there.
Yeah, it was
Whiter.
better.
And it was
Yeah, it
better.
was
Yeah.
easier. It was better, but it
Yeah.
was fun. But my mom taught
Yeah.
me how to cook at a very young age, and I loved it. I loved baking, I loved cooking, and I learned a lot.
You
And
too?
then,
Yeah.
yeah,
You watch her, right? You watch her?
uh-huh. Yeah, I watched her and she
Yeah,
taught
me
me and she
too. I
brought out
watch her,
recipe
and
books. She taught me from recipe books. She taught me how to read recipes, and it's
yeah,
good for your math. But, this summer, if you can do that with your kids or if grandma and grandpa can help, that's awesome. Because to get your kids to do these kind of recipes that taste good, it's got enough sweetness for kids. But if they're doing it, it gets their creativity going. They're learning something so that when they're in college, they don't live off of pizza, So, but I think we're allowed to eat pizza in college. But, it's a good time of year to get together with your kids and do these kinds of projects, and you're not using heat, right? You're doing
yeah.
fruit. You don't, once you cut the watermelon open, they can scoop it instead of cut it, if you're worried about knives, you know, so there's so much we can do. It's awesome. It is awesome. I love this recipe, Ruth, and now I'm hungry.
Thank you so much.
I want
And it's not
watermelon
hard.
now.
It's not hard to make it. It's not hard. It's good for the kind for the summer. Who want to cook in the summer really? And it's really
No,
good, and it's healthy. It's
no,
healthy,
yeah.
and the calorie is low. Calorie is low,
Well, if you do
and
cook,
you
do it on
can.
a grill outside. Salads, grill outside,
Yeah.
but that's the way to
And
go.
fruit is healthy. Fruit is healthy, and there is a lot of fruit, and they are fresh. Eat it, eat it.
Hmm.
And there is tea, and there is coffee. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's
And you
good.
said you could
And
make one with the
yeah,
root beer float. That's kind of cool
yes,
too.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
yeah,
I like that. I want to try it with
yeah.
cream soda because I think that would be
And
really
let me
good.
know. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah,
Let me know.
I will.
Let me
I
know.
will.
And if the food is fresh, we used to do it from the food from our backyard. It was really so sweet and delicious.
I
And
agree.
delicious.
I think a lot of people are growing melons now, and I think it would work really good,
Yeah.
So whatever you got in your backyard and fruit.
Watermelon. Watermelon.
Hmm.
So I remember with the watermelon backyard. So
Oh,
sweet.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God, so sweet. In the
Hmm.
in the vegetable.
Mm.
Oh my God, everything.
Well, where we are in Tucson right now, our friend Eva, she comes on radio shows too. We're taking care of her garden. She has cantaloupe growing, big cantaloupes, and she's
Okay.
got chard, even
Yeah.
okra growing in the desert, tomatoes, and and she's growing. Is it asparagus? I think she's got. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Very good.
It's
You
it's a
smell it
delicious.
when you pick it up. You smell it. Probably
Yeah.
smell it.
Oh, you got to smell
You
it. That's how
enjoy.
you know.
Once you smell it, it's like it's different. Smell it.
Yeah.
You pick it up. You smell it. You
Hmm.
feel better. You feel
Yeah,
better.
I know. You got to have,
Feel better.
and if you grow your own fruit and vegetables, it's so nice to have the early morning garden walks, see what's going on and for your kids to know and be part of it, and you can grow your own food and where your food comes from. And if you get the heritage, seeds to grow things from the heritage, like, if you do beets, you get the ones that are all circular, like, pink and white, kind of like candy striped beets. You get different colored tomatoes. all the different colors of potatoes and different colors.
Now
Kids
they
love
have it. They didn't have it when we grew up. We had only
Yeah.
one. Remember,
But-
only tomato. Now they have
Yeah.
all
But these
Long.
actually are really how they were way, way, way in older times, before us, Ruth. And that you get like the carrots, the purple carrots, the orange carrots, the, yellow carrots. Kids like that, man. They're like, I'm in. I want that. So I think that's cool, so yeah, good stuff. Well, Ruth, thank you as always. Always fun to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
everyone,
for having me.
Ruth's book is out there now. You can get it. It's in its second edition. It's beautiful, beautiful colors. And, when you look and open see the photos of the food, it just feels very summery when you go in there. So when you get her book, it's really a good book for this time of year and all times of year, but it is. So just go to ruthmilstein.com. You can get on Amazon as well. And of course, as I said earlier, this recipe is linked in the episode notes, or go to blendradioandtv.com and type in sherbet. And it's not sherbet, like sherbet. I don't know. Apparently I'm making my own words, so it's not that. It's sherbet. All right. Thanks, Ruth. You take care, and thank you all for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. And
thank you for listening to Big Blend Radio's Cooking with Love show featuring Ruth Milstein. Keep up with Ruth and her recipes and her books at ruthmilstein.com. You can also keep up with Big Blend Radio at bigblendradio.com.